I need sustenance. Probably not the best sustenance for me, but I need sustenance. God, I'm so freaking tired. Words cannot describe how tired I am. That's super sweet. At least it woke me up a little. Oh my god, my eyes. My eyes are like livid with me. My eyelashes, they go like this and they go like this naturally. So I have to sometimes curl them upward even if I'm not wearing makeup. Oh my god. God, my eyes hurt really bad. Because I've been running around all day. And I'm sure you're wondering, you're like, Squid, fuck are you wearing? Are those bunny ears? Are you a furry? No hate to the furry community. Do I know that lots of people hate furries? Yes. Do I think people are free to express themselves however they want as long as it's not hurting anyone and it's not zoophilia or pedophilia? Go right ahead. Or homophobic or transphobic or all that jazz. There's a rabbit hole that I could go over. Ha. No, that's not funny. It really isn't. I was the Easter Bunny for an Easter egg hunt. I'm gonna say 4 again, and it's gonna be like, oh my god, this is not scripted. She doesn't know what she's doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So I'm really tired. Oh. I can't stand this man. Can't stand this. I don't know if the last bit recorded or not. Recorded, filmed, streamed, I don't know. But I'm extremely tired. You're probably like, are you a furry now? What is this? First of all, not a very good persona. I mean, technically anyone could do whatever they want. And if this is how their persona looks, let them have their persona, okay? Am I personally a furry? No. Do I support furries? Go right ahead, boo. Okay? I personally have no qualms with it unless you're a zoophile, which I doubt. Actually, I can't say that. I had an ex who was a zoophile. Or technically, yeah, okay. We're not going down that rabbit hole right now. Was that a pun? That I unintentionally just did? Okay, whatever. But no, I was the Easter Bunny for a Easter egg hunt for the littles, like little kids that are family friends, and I did it out of my own free will. You know, it's an Easter egg hunt. They're like really small little children. It's a barbecue. It's not Easter yet, but you know, might as well. I have personally no qualms with this makeup. But this is an get ready with me plus cleanup plus dollar store haul that I got today. Besides these I did get today while it was at the dollar store, but you know, really want to take this off because all it is, besides under my foundation and obviously my moisturizer and stuff that was under it, along with my primer, but I didn't use primer today, which is the nightmare. I'm surprised it even stuck on my face because the primer I've been using since 6th grade is extremely oily. It does not work for my skin whatsoever, so I want to work on changing it over to one of the e.l.f. grippier primers, since e.l.f. usually does not fuck up my skin, and it's really affordable. And most of my products are from e.l.f. except for a few Maybelline products, like and LA colors. Why? I don't know why. Am I stuck like this for a little while? Yeah. Oh. Hi. My God. But yeah, but besides a few makeup products I got today, and these, and a few other things I'll show later, I'm, hi. I'm tired. I'm really tired. You're probably like, Squid, what the fuck are you wearing? Da-na-na. I'm not a furry. I have no qualms with furries, unless they're a zoophile, pedophile, all the files out there, transphobic, homophobic, whatever. As long as you're not that, I really don't have a problem with you. Oh, and racist. That's not a phobia. Technically, it is a phobia. Technically, it is, and technically, it's also, just I don't know anymore. I'm tired. I want to get unready. I was an Easter bunny all damn day for littles. Plus, doing some questionable things like what the kids called it was the roly-poly. It was not a roly-poly. It's literally one of those things that is like a massive pipe, kind of, but it was like cut in half, so it looks like a hamster wheel, but a person could go in it. And they had that in like the backyard and shit for the kids. And I ended up getting on one of them. And did I tumble a lot? Yes, I did. Did I make it across the whole damn yard? Yes, I did. Okay. Power to me. My grandmother even got on it. It's whatever. But yeah, I'm extremely tired of being an Easter bunny all day. Easter bunny. Oh my God. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, yeah. Ignore my messy room in the background. We're in the process of moving, so everything's everywhere. Figuring out what we're keeping and what we're not keeping. Decluttering. Packing. Shit like that. Anyways. Let's go over my Dollar Tree haul. Besides the ears. And the white eyeliner. I'm surprised that they had some pretty good shit at my dollar store. Two of these you've probably seen, like, up there a few times. You might not have, clearly, or you weren't paying attention. I don't blame you, but technically I've never opened them, and I will probably open them. Maybe. I don't know. But there's two of them. And yes, they're Monster High dolls. No, they are not G1 or G2. They're G3. But, you know, I mean, they're not bad looking. I haven't had, like, the excitement of, seeing a Monster High doll back on the shelf since I was, like, in preschool when one of the movies came out. No. Yeah. Yeah. One of the movies came out when I was in preschool. The rest of them came out when I was a little bit older. But I've never had. I don't think I've ever had a Claudine Wolf doll, but now I do. Isn't she gorgeous? She's okay. Um, I would like to get into doll customizations and make them a little bit better, because they look nothing like this, obviously, and they also look nothing like the original ones. So I'd like to kind of, I don't know, fix them up a little bit. But here's Claudine. But yeah, I got Claudine, and it has a bunch of different languages on the back, along with the Mattel symbol. Hold on. Oh, it shows them on the back. What else does it have on here? Monster type, Colossum werewolf / human. She was never even part human when I was younger. She was just full on werewolf. Unless this means are like the, newer show. I don't pay attention to that. I have not watched it. But from what I know, I've heard that Frankie is non-binary, which, I mean, that kind of fits. Cleo and Frankie are dating, I think. And Draculaura is a plus-sized little bean that is, I believe, Asian. I don't really remember. But what I do know is that some of the costumes that they wore in the live-action movie, I have not seen the live-action movie since I just learned there was a second one. But yeah. Forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, some of the costumes that they wore, like the choker, their outfits are either from Shein or from a company, something that's like against trans rights and against basically what Monster High is all about, which is acceptance and equality. I can't remember the name of the brand, but if I ever come across that video again or I look it up, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. And I believe it was Draculaura who was wearing it. Instead of having enough budget, or they probably did have enough budget for the whole movie, just add a little bit more of the budget going into costume designing and not going to them for clothing and supporting things like that. But yeah, I got Claudine. That one. Oh, I skipped ahead and I started reading the French version, and I'm like, why is it written in French? Whatever. Monster Pet Crescent. Who the hell is Crescent? You know what? I'll figure it out later. But that's what she looks like. I'm like, huh. I'll take her out of the box later, probably. And then the second one that I've had for a bit that's just been sitting on my shelf for a few days. The other two are new, though, that I found. Is Draculaura. I was kind of hoping to see more of her with more of like the split dye, kind of like my hair right now, except pink on one side. They only had these ones in stock, which I'm even surprised that my Family Dollar, I call it the Dollar Tree because that's basically what it is, just called Family Dollar. Excuse me, I had a hiccup. But yeah, they had Monster High dolls. She's a lot more curvier than I remember. Oh, that's because she's curvier on the show. There's nothing wrong with that. It's kind of cute. Who's Count Fabulous? Oh, but here's what she's supposed to look like on the back. She looks really no different, just a tiny bit different. I've had a few Draculaura dolls. I've never had the G1. I've usually had from like G2 to wait, no, is this G3 or is this G4? Because I remember G3 being the newer movies that were animated in like 2017 and 2018 or 2016 and 2018. That were totally separate, where her dad built the school or something. And they ran for class president, her and Frankie. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't have any qualms about her. She looks pretty decent. I mean, except on camera, her eyes look a little bit wonky. But I'll have to turn my camera around so you can see it better. And now, here. Oh, I also possibly got my channel a new mascot. Give me a round of applause for that, because I have been trying since I started this channel to find a mascot that, is not me. Because I see like so many channels, they have like a mascot for the channel, or, something that, you see, like, I don't want to say the profile picture, but like some art of the person or their, design or something that they have on their channel or profile. And you instantly know who that is. Because it's not like, I want to say it's not like everyone else. No. We're not doing that. Anyways, I've been searching. It's been like weeks and weeks since I got the other two dolls. But I finally saw that they had one Frankie left in stock. One Frankie. And I had no idea that she had an eyebrow piercing. No one told me that. No one tells me these things. Mostly because I'm just now getting back into Monster High. I've always been a part of Monster High, but I've been like watching the movies more. Sorry, I'm really tired. Her face is a lot more square than I remember, which is pretty damn cool. I like to see the variety a little bit, but the original is still better. I will not probably watch the new movies, but I'll still watch the old movies. That and Ever After High. I've only had like one Ever After High doll, no, like two in my whole life. Whatever happened to Ever After High, my guy? But yeah, it's Frankie Stein, which is perfect because my stepdad just gave me his original, not original copy, but the original book of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, and we're gonna watch the new Frankenstein movie as well. Not the Bride one, but with the actress that was in the new Emma movie. I don't know if you guys are Jane Austen geeks or what. My mom is, so I know most of those movies. But yeah, Miss Frankie Stein is kind of perfect right now. She's cute. I have had one Frankie doll. I usually had Veronica, I think is her name. Veronica Von Vamp or whatever. From the Hollywood movie. I've had a few of her dolls. I've never had a Ghoulia either. I think. I don't remember. But yeah, I was so shocked. And then my all-time favorite, she has always been my favorite. I'm not sure why. Maybe she was my gay awakening. I'm not gay, but I am very much part of the community. As you may know. But she's always been my favorite, and I kind of really like this new take on her design, even just in the doll, not like in the show. Not the show. You know what I'm talking about, because I, like, want to repeatedly state I mean, if they're making fashion choices like that, to where they don't really have a budget in the show or movies, and they're using brands that isn't necessarily LGBT friendly, which, might I add, most Monster High fans, especially like the original Monster High fans, are usually queer people, or at least allies of the community. Okay. Anyways, but it's Miss Cleo Denial. She's always been my favorite. I've always found her, I don't want to say attractive, but yes, I've always found her attractive. She was like my cocaine when I was little. I loved her. I have always had Cleo dolls. Like, I've had like a lot from, I think I've had like G2 or like G1s of Cleo though. Not like her original design, like her normal outfit in the normal movies, like the older movies. But I have had her where she had a pet. And that was back in 2014. I've had her when the Boo York movie came out, which I think was also around that time, if I'm not mistaken. And a few other dolls of Cleo, because I was a Cleo Denial fanatic. Like, I wanted to either be her or, you know. But she's stunning. I love this new take on her. At least just in the design in this doll. I'm sure they have other designs for her, but she is gorgeous. She has always been gorgeous, and I've always been like, Deuce, move out of the way. Or you can join. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Let's not. See what happens when I'm tired? I get weird. Okay? But yes, Miss Cleo Denial. I've seen a few people fix up this certain doll, and they made it really good. Yeah, I would like a little bit more, like, detail in her bag. Because that is a pyramid. And a bit more detail in, like, her arms. But I think she looks pretty good. For at least right now. The shoes? Hold on. Absolutely not. She would not be caught dead in those shoes. They need to be fixed up ASAP. All these girls' shoes needs to be fixed up ASAP. Let me see Frankie's. They kind of need to be fixed up. I really like her prosthetic gear, like leg. That's really cool. I found when I was cleaning, like deep cleaning, a random Frankie arm and hand. Mind you, I have not had a Frankie doll in this room since, like, we moved in. But she's always been, like, in my storage. Which is not in here, so how did you get in here, Miss Ma'am? Anyways. Yep. I have Jackie Laura, Claudine, Frankie, and Cleo, and they were $18.25 at my dollar store. Each. They were $18.25. Anyways, let's get on to the mascot, or possible mascot. I was in the store with my grandmother, my mom, and my stepdad. And the moment I saw this little guy, I was like, nope, I'm taking him home with me. He kind of looks like Charizard. But he's not Charizard. I don't want to say he's off-brand Charizard, but he kind of is. No, he's a Dino plush, a normal, generic Dino plush. I know generic. But ta-da! He's cute. I love him. He looks so wonky on camera. Hello? Look at that little tail. Look at the spines. Look at him. I just, like, he was the last one. I did not see any more of him, and he was, like, hidden. I don't want to say, like, hidden, like, you know, it's kind of someone's secret stash for stuff they want to buy later if they come back. Because I know I used to do that when me and my mom were broke. Like, broke. Because sometimes they would also discount it. If the longer it was in the store, the longer you would get stuff. And it wasn't just Family Dollar that we would do that. Or, excuse me, the dollar store. It would be, like, anything else. But, like, I saw him. I looked at my stepdad, and I'm like, I'm getting this man. I'm using my own money. I don't give a shit. But I need to get him. And they all were like, again, you say that, like, every time you get a stuffed animal. And I'm like, but it doesn't really matter because I'm paying for him, one. And two, look at him! He's a cutie! He kind of is, like, chunky. He's a chibi little guy. He's too chunky. I'm tired as fuck. My eyes watering and you can't really see it. Winner, I'm taking this off. And you're coming with me. Because why not? Actually, no, you're not coming with me. You get to see the void go. Go. First of all, I forgot to take off my ears. First things first, I will pick those up. But I'm taking those off. Thank you. And I shall return once I at least get the nose and the eyeliner off. Tis I. Oh my god, I almost fell over. Okay. I'm taking my makeup off. Why? Because today has been a long day. I've been breaking out, but I wanted to do my makeup. Because it was a special occasion. And you most likely will not be catching me doing makeup for at least a long while. Give or take 2 weeks, if not longer. I like using normal washcloths because they're reusable. You can always get the stains out. And it's really not that big of a deal. And it's eco-friendly. Also, I've been using red light therapy. It's been okay. I broke out really bad right here. And it's healing, but it was like painful. Like even when I didn't touch it, it was painful. And then it formed a head, and then I put a I don't know what it's called, a blemish patch on, because I've had like really bad experience with blemish patches, so don't do shit. This white eyeliner is not coming off. I might have to do it with a Q-tip, which is fine. I'm not too mad. That's what usually ends up happening. I'm sorry, I feel like you're just watching me do something. Surprise! I wish I could say this is makeup. It's not. This is how bad I look when I don't have makeup on. And I like start taking it off. I look like I'm dying inside. And I can't tell if that's a good or a bad thing. Hello. Oh my god, I can't. Oh my god, something's in my eyeball. I don't like this. This is why I rarely wear makeup. And if I do, well, good heavens. I'm gonna be miserable. Oh, let me take this off. I think it's, I missed a spot. I think I took most of it off. I still have to get around the eyes, like inside. Besides that, this is what I looks like when I'm not wearing makeup. Hello. I look like I need help. Oh my god. My lip itches. Am I bleeding? Why would I be bleeding? All I did was take my makeup off. That's all I did. Oh my god. Okay. Why am I bleeding? That is a lot of blood. What? Like, you can't really see it now because it's smudged. But it was like coated right here, and I'm like, God damn it. I don't know why I bleed so much sometimes. It could be like in the most random moments, and I start bleeding, and then oh shit, all hell's breaking loose. I'm like slowly losing it. Is that the lighting? Oh, I'm like, what white bit is like right here inside my eyeball? Oh, I totally forgot about that. How do I forget about that? What the fuck? I need like 5 reminders about something before I'm like, oh, am I forgetting something? I think I need something. Oh, I need. What are those things? Hold on. You're going in the void. Go in the void. Go there for a moment. I shall. Ow! Don't cling to me, please. If you're going to cling to me, do it in style. God. Okay. I shall be back. My allergies. Oh my god. I'm a mess. This week is a mess. Because tomorrow I have to pack a little bit because Thursday we're moving in to the house. Sorry, I'm looking at my mirror, which is this way. God. Still not coming off. Am I gonna be doe-eyed like this? I hope not. I've been told, with or without, I'm very creepy with contact lenses in. I've been told I look creepy with blue eyes. I look creepy with my normal eyes. I just can't win. Someone called me a skinwalker once. People just have a problem with me in my town. Oh my god. Guess that happens when you live in a small ass town. Oh my god. It's not even just me not having contacts. They say, like, I was voted a lot in my school throughout elementary and, till about high school, like my freshman year. But I have been the ugliest person. Why I got voted that, no clue. People just don't like, why? No matter how much I remove, it's still there. And it's normal white eyeliner. Man, I wish. But yeah, I've been like voted the most ugliest person several times. For like the longest time, people made a running joke that I looked like I was possessed, or that I looked like I sacrificed babies. I feel like there's something in my eyebrow too. Oh, well, just residue from my foundation. Yeah, just more residue. Oh my god. How much more stuff do I need to get out of my eyes? Yeah. I think it's bad enough that without makeup on, I don't have anything on under here. And I look dead. I'm gonna fully admit that. I look that squirted on me. That's not very cash money of you. Eyeliner is a bitch. Especially my eyeliner. Fuck. I mean, it's great for Comic Cons. Because it lasts all damn day and it doesn't like crack or anything because it's waterproof. When taking it off, it's like a motherfucking bitch. That's what it is. The white, however, I hate it. I hate it. I'm trying to get it off as much as I can. And obviously, I'm gonna wash my face later, but. I also have a collab that I have to film for. Person already sent me their part of the script. Now I just have to edit, record my lines, and everything else, because that's the story of my life. That did absolutely nothing. I think I'm stained white under my eyes. At least I look kind of cool, like a Tim Burton character. I would hope so. Because, geez. That, like, used to make me, like, super insecure in, like, middle school and shit. What is that? Oh. But yes, this was my get unready with me as an Easter bunny. I shall be back later for probably a gaming one if I'm done packing or not passed out by then. Bye bye.